Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to my crafting world. My name is Anna. So thank you for coming back to part 2 to see what I came up with. Okay, so as you remember, this is the envelope that I made for the flat mail. There's the back, and I didn't ink the edges, but anyway, this is the way it's gonna stay. I did find the little tag that came with the mason jars, so I went ahead and tucked it in there. So she'll have a little something there, or whoever I send it to. It will be a she. But anyway, this is what I came up with to put inside the envelope. This is not very thick, so I am hoping that once it goes together, and I'm going to wrap it in some plastic. I'm going to look for a larger, I have a larger plastic bag that something came in. It's a clear plastic bag that I'm going to put it in. But this is the way it fits in there. Nice and flat. So let me show you. See, it's not very thick. So let me show you what is in there. So yeah, I had to put a topper on there. I just didn't decorate it. I guess I could have put a flat bow on there, but I didn't. This is the way it's gonna go. So let me show you what's in there. And the topper, let me take this out. The topper is it's just one strip from the same paper line. Everything I used here was from the same paper line, the rose quartz. Okay, so the bag was a little bit too large, and under normal circumstances I would have left it like that, but I wanted it to fit in the envelope, so I went ahead and taped it down. So the topper is just one strip of paper that is glued to the front part so that the envelope or the pouch stays open. And I didn't want to use any, staples or anything like that, so I used the mixed media glue or adhesive. So I think that'll hold pretty well, at least until it gets there. And who knows, maybe she'll be able to reuse this little bag. Okay, so this is what she's gonna get. She is going to get 4 of these. Let me see if I can find a white piece of cardstock. There we go. She is going to get 4 little girls, and here are the first 2. There are the first 2, okay? And then she's gonna get these 2 as well. So she's getting 4 girls on that first flap. And then what I did here was I just took a piece of cardstock that was still from the same collection, and I scored it 1/2 inch from the top so she could flip it over. And this is the back side because it is double-sided paper. And she is going to get 4 doilies, again from the same paper collection. And I think these doilies are so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. That is pretty. A little hard to see because they're a little, this one I think is my favorite. I like that one. And then the last one right here. And I did put everything down with washi tape. That's about as thin as it gets. So, and then she, I cut her out, let's see, how many of these are there? Banners, 6 banners. These are 2 smaller ones. And then she got a larger one. I like that. And the edges are straight. They don't have the tails on them. And then these are the negative parts that are from inside the banner. So she could use those as well. So she's getting 6 of those. And then I made bag toppers. She is getting 6 bag toppers. Okay, and they're all double-sided. She could use whatever size she wants. 6 bag toppers. And then I made her 6 of the little bows that are like this one, except they're not cut out of the glitter paper. They're just cut out of the paper that is part of the paper line. And I put them down like that because I don't want them to be moving around. Okay, so that is the first side. And on the second side, I sent her 3 of the larger cut aparts Find the Beauty and Everything, Beautiful, and then this one. So this one's really pretty. This is one of my favorites. And I also cut out some of the, you know, some of the pictures that were on the, or images that were on the paper itself. So I cut those out for her. Again, put it down with a washi. And then I, which is 5 of those, 5 of the round cut aparts. And then on this side, she's got enough cutouts to make 2 bows. So it's these, actually she can make 4 bows. And then she's got the tails on this side, and then the little bow, you know, the little middle part that goes on the bow. So overall, you know, I think, so let me tell you again what she's getting. 4 girls, she's getting 4 doilies, 6 banners, 6 bag toppers, 6 bows, 2 cut aparts, or I'm sorry, 3 of the larger cut aparts, 2 bows, and 5 of the round cut aparts. So that is how she is going to receive this in the little bag. Now I am going to go ahead and wrap it in the envelope it's going to go in, and I will show you what that looks like. Okay ladies, so I used this clear pocket that I had gotten from Daiso in one of my hauls, and that's all it is, just a clear pocket. It doesn't have a seal. It doesn't, you know, seal, you know, the little seals, the adhesive ones that they have. This is just the clear pocket. It is an A4, and of course it was too big, so I had to fold it over. But overall, I don't think it's bad. I really do think it's gonna go, I'm gonna go to the post office next. So this is the way it's going to go. The address label is a self-adhesive, you know, were the ones where you peel off the backing. And I just, you know, filled it out. I put it down, but then, you know, I thought, well, it is plastic. So I went ahead and put a couple pieces of tape all the way across so that the label wouldn't fall off. And this is where the stamp is gonna go. So yeah, now let me go to the post office and get this mailed. How cute is that gonna look in the mail? Clear mailman, the postal employees will get to see that. Oh, that's so cute. I just love it. So anyway, let me go mail this off, and I will come back in a little bit and let you know what it cost and how I was able to mail it. I'll be right back. Okay everyone, so I mailed out that flat mail. So I wanted to go to the post office and, you know, ask a couple of questions. I do have a member in my Facebook group that did a whole bunch of research, and I just wanted to verify what she had found out, just so that I would know that what I'm telling you guys is firsthand. I was able to ask the, you know, lady at the post office. So I mailed off my envelope, and it was, and sorry, I cut it off because I was cutting off another one. I had several mailings, but it was $1.42 for the envelope that I mailed off. So here is what I have found out. Okay, you can mail it as a large envelope, but it has to be rectangular shape, not a square. You know, like just a square. It has to be rectangle. It has to be no thicker than 3/4 of an inch. Okay, it has to bend both ways, this way and this way, 2 inches. And she did bend them just to make sure that they bent. And she says, yes, I can go ahead and send it as a large envelope. Now, remember, if you know, it was sealed in that clear bag. She said, as long as you tape it up really well to where the bag's not going to bust open, you can mail them this way, which we already knew, but just so you know. So, okay. So, and the weight has to be between 1 and 13 ounces. It can't be over 13 ounces. And it cannot be larger than 12 by 15, which is, you know, the big envelope. And you get no tracking with this. So there you go, guys. I have completed my task in informing you of everything that I have found out. And I hope this really helps you guys. Okay. Thank you for coming in for part 2. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. And just let me know how this went for you. If you melt one off, let me know if it was like $1.42. All right, we'll talk to you later, guys. Appreciate you.